Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be going over a final year programming assignment. This is my final assignment, not final assignment, it's assignment 2 actually, so I think I still have 2 more. But it is a assignment in my final year of computer science. Let's go to our main file and just run the, oh, I have so many comments here. It's fine anyway. I don't need this. Yeah, let me actually clean up or get rid of that. And I will actually get rid of a lot of this. Now, let me go ahead and build my program. And we can now run the program, and here we go. It creates this window application or desktop application or just simply a graphic user interface. And as the title suggests, it is a conference registration system. I'll show you how it works. Let's just input some values. Ashketchum, let's do ashscorek@gmail.com. Affiliation with, I forget what is, let's go with, I forget the name of the first gym. Okay, never mind, I'm just gonna put in, I'm annoyed that I can't remember the gym name. Let me actually just do a little quick search here. Which gym, no, which league did Ash Ketchum win? Aloha region, okay. So he is associated with Aloha Regional Champ. I'm actually going to shorten that to ARG, just because the entire thing was annoying to me. And I'll choose a date. I'm going to say he is booked for the 24th of July 2024, and he is a standard registration. Okay. And there we go. We just get this little nice input here. Now let's do 2 more. I'm going to do Misty at yahoo.com. She's affiliated with the water gym. Okay. I'll leave the date the same, and Misty will be a student. And I forget what she's a student of, so I'm going to say Bachelor's of Arts. Just Arts. Cool. And I'll do 1 more, and I'll say Rock at gmail.com. Affiliation, I'll just say the Rock Gym, right? I'm sure it was the Rock Gym. Rock Gym. And his registration will be the 9th of the 8th month 2024, and you are a guest. Category is just a visitor. Cool. So this program is an implementation of, as we can see on the left here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 classes. It implements model view delegate design pattern. It also implements the factory design pattern and the singleton pattern. Apart from this, we can also go to create XML, which will read all of the data in this table and allow us to create an external XML document. And if at any point we go to read XML, which I'll do right now, and if we navigate to an XML file that follows the format that is appropriate for the application, and we open it, it will actually load in all of that data. There we go. We can go here down to the More section, and let's click on Add Registration and go to Confirm. It directs us to use the UI above to register a user. If we go to is registered and we pass in a name, in this case I'm going to go with Kuma. Okay, and then we can see attendee Kuma is registered, and as we see, Kuma is right here. Let's do 1 more. Let's do total fee, and I'll pass in all, and we see the total amount due for all is 3,150. If we sort this in terms of the fees, we have 500 4 times, so that's 2,000. We have 250 4 times, which is 500, that's 1,000, so 1,000 plus 2,000 is 3,000, and then we have 50, 50, 50, 3,150. You can go to total registration, and it essentially says pass in affiliation, let me pass in, let's do Cartoon Network, so CN, and we get number of people registered with Cartoon Network to be 2, and that's essentially how it works. So let me exit this, and if you watch prior videos, you know about how much, let me just, I'm getting a weird timer here, you pretty much understand how all of this was built. Now obviously I haven't shown you how I created the factory registration factory class, or how I implemented the singleton pattern, and I'm not going to because again this is an assignment, I don't want that information to be public. We have a reader which essentially reads the XML data. I should have showed you how to use the writer actually. So if I run this again, and if I go to create XML, I'll get an output that says cannot write from an empty table fill in data. So I'm just go ahead here and let's do a simple one. Let's do ash again, ashk@yahoo.com, affiliation, aloha regional champ. Champs actually, because I'm assuming there's more than one. And I'll just change the date to whatever date and stand registration. Okay. And if I go to create XML, it opens up another window that allows me to choose where I want to create my XML file. I'll do it here and I'll call it dummy. Now, if you go to application output, it says written to file. If I bring this back up, let me navigate to that folder. If I'm able to find it. Alright, here we go. And dummy.xml. I'll bring it over to this side, and this is what it wrote. Registration list being our first tag, which closes on the bottom. And within that, we have a registration of type registration, an attendee, which essentially is a person, with the name of Ash, the affiliation of Aloha Regional Champs, the email of ashk@yahoo.com, the booking date, and the associated fee. If we go back to other files, we see that there's a lot more, let me see which one has it, there's a lot more data in these files because there's a lot more registrations. And this is a way of how we can store data and essentially retrieve it later if we ever need to, acting like a pseudo database. And yep, that's it. Bye bye.